So the secret is out. You know, when people first meet me and they find out I'm a health coach, there is one common question that I typically get asked. And I'm going to give you a hint. With bathing suit season upon us, I am more often than not really getting this question from everybody around me. And I'm sure that you want the answer on how to get a flatter belly. For those of you who don't know me, I am Coach Stevie. I'm a health coach, a life coach, a personal trainer. I am so blessed to get to help people literally reclaim their health, their life, and their waistline. It has just been an incredible journey. I've transformed my own life, and I love helping others do the same. So what I provide you is going to be realistic tools that you can implement tomorrow. The goal is to be simple, okay, and likable. That way it's sustainable. So you want to build that strong foundation. You want to live that healthier lifestyle, but we need to make it realistic in order for you to implement. So our focus is going to be healthy, but also long-term sustainability for you. All right, so how to flatten those abs. Flatter abs game changer. Number one is don't drive without gas in the tank. That is serious advice here. But you can't expect your metabolic system to function on empty. So you fast all night long, you're getting up, going, and you're not putting any gas in that gas tank, and you're just going to expect your body to do all these incredible things that it does, and that's not going to happen. First thing that will happen is it's going to eat your muscle. That's the premium fuel source. It's going to be in conservation mode, which means you're going to feel sluggish because your body's going to be operating a lot slower. It doesn't know, it doesn't hear you say, listen, I'm going to be eating breakfast eventually. It only knows what it's got to work with. So it's going to slow down to be able to, really kind of stretch what it has to work with. And in addition to feeling sluggish, what happens is your body's going to flood with hormones. So it's going to try to give you these signals like, hey, you need to eat. And because of that conservation mode, the body is not firing all cylinders. Your metabolic system is not running at optimization. And so those messages are going to take a while to, really get to you. And then when they do, it's like you got all these voicemails at once. And you just, want to shove a ton of food in your face. And that may actually come after you eat. More than likely it will, because finally when you eat, your body's going to store it as fat because your body's like, I don't even know when she's going to feed me again. So I better store this up. That's not helping our abdominals at all, right? It's going right there. And the other thing that then happens is then, yes, your metabolic system starts picking up, and then you get all those signals at once. So let's see what we can do to start eating breakfast. Start small. You don't need to start having these humongous breakfasts if you're not currently having breakfast. That will be a little bit difficult, for your mind, your body. Because your body, again, a lot of people are like, I'm not hungry, because your body can't rely on you. It's going to struggle again to send you those signals. After a few days, when your body knows it can rely on you, you're going to notice that there is an increase in your body's efforts to say, we can eat. Your body knows it can count on you. It knows it can bother, to really get those signals to you quickly. You're going to be amazed, and you're going to lose weight and flatten that belly. So far, it's been between 3 pounds and 7 pounds that my clients have lost just by adding breakfast. Let's go for quality with the breakfast, a nutrient-rich grain like oatmeal. If you're just starting out, it's okay to have a bowl of Cheerios. It's okay to have half Honey Nut Cheerios and half Cheerios when you're first starting out, but you want to continually every week be digging deeper. All right, going further. Maybe a piece of Ezekiel toast with a little almond butter, a little peanut butter if you're just starting out, okay? We want to make this realistic. Trying to make sure there's a fruit or vegetable. That's going to be super important. We want protein to be the star of the show. We love getting good quality ground chicken, adding some sage, making our own little breakfast patties. The eggs. All right, let's talk about this real quick. The yolk is going to be mostly fat, not protein. So you can do 3 egg whites for your protein, and then your egg yolk for your fat serving. I'd prefer you to do avocados or flax seeds or chia seeds or some walnuts for that. But again, walk before you run, right? Make it a process, allow it to be realistic, likable. That way you're setting a super strong foundation to have this a long-term lifestyle change. So number 2, flatter abs game changer. Hello, sweet. It is amazing when my clients cut the refined sugar out of their diet, how carrots will even taste so much sweeter. This is a journey, this is a process. Sweet treats, okay? That refined sugar is not only highly addictive, but it is the anti-flat abs. Let me tell you, it's going right there, girlfriend. All right, cane sugar, high fructose corn syrup. You want to really try to avoid those white sugars. How do you do it? Because it's so addicting. I've had some clients that can grit down and go through those withdrawal symptoms for a few days. I really do encourage you, though, to kind of start small. So you switch to Smart Sweets, which have Twizzlers, they have stevia, they have allulose in them, gummy bears, or Lily's chocolate or Huge chocolate if you're a chocolate girl. Susie's, SOOZY donuts if you're a donut girl. Like, slowly start making the transition, eating less of what you crave, and start introducing new foods into your diet that are going to be a better option, that have stevia, that have maple syrup, that have sweetened with prunes, sweetened with the allulose. Really start embracing those foods. But really set deadlines and really push yourself, to make that transition. I like to, when you're doing a habit, to kind of change everything up. So, what was once the snack cabinet, totally clear it out, make it something else, maybe leave yourself some loving notes. It's probably another video for another day. But, eventually, yes, like I eat plums for a sweet treat. I'll still do, I love the Hu ginger snap cookies. HU, they're made with prunes. They're actually delicious. They taste just like a ginger snap cookie. They're super refreshing. But again, like I've gotten to that point now, in my transformation journey, that a piece of fruit is dessert, but that takes time. It's so worth it though. It really is. All right. Number 3, use it. Don't store it. This one is so simple. So, have your snacks throughout the day, your meals, and the earlier you can have dinner, even better. But you want to kibosh eating about 3 hours before bedtime. So brush your teeth and cut it off. This is huge, 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 huge for a flat belly, for your health and your weight loss goals. Just try to find new activities. If you're sitting there eating, let's change direction. Go get a dog and take the neighbor's dog for a walk. Start taking Epsom salt baths. Find things that are going to feel so good. An incredible return on investment. Really help jumpstart this journey. And if you need some motivation for changing those habits, you know who to call. It'll take a few weeks, but you'll be amazed at how awesome the new routine is, how much it benefits you. And really, that's all about the flatter abs today, right? Game changer number 4 is Hello Fiber. Rewind. I have found like cleaning my kitchen at night is actually very cathartic, and like listening to music, and I love going down to a clean kitchen in the morning. So that's something fun to do. So fiber is going to get you flat abs. You knew this one was coming. And don't forget, like, fruits and vegetables do contain fiber, but yes, I want you to try to start incorporating more beans in your diet. I don't care if you start with hummus. I don't care if you start with roasted chickpeas, just no refined sugar in those bad boys. Please really be cognizant. So yeah, not the chocolate hummus, sweetheart. Not yet, all right? Maybe we can start making our own chocolate hummus with no refined sugar. There you go. Now we're talking. But that fiber fills you up. It cleans you out. Ooh, it does amazing things for your body. Like, you can, like with the kids, when I was introducing beans to them in addition to hummus, I would almost make like a refined bean where I'd smash them up with a little olive oil and, some seasoning for them, and put it at the bottom of a corn tortilla for them. Getting the journey started. But now, like, I'll put it in, like, I'll make my own fresh salsa, and I'll throw them in, and, it's just part of, they're not, they really don't taste like anything. So they can really, develop the flavors of the food that you're eating. Number 5 is do not get your body stuff from Facebook Marketplace. Aren't I cute? You can get household stuff from Facebook Marketplace, but don't get your body stuff from Facebook Marketplace. Let's go high quality, organic, real food here. So the less processed we can do, the better. And again, it's a journey. So I don't care if you go from pizza to cauliflower pizza, and then grow from there to then eventually do the portobello mushroom as the base for your pizza. So again, allow it to be a journey, but really focus on more quality, more whole foods. I've noticed Walmart is doing a lot of greenhouse grown vegetables. So that's a great way to get started. That's budget friendly. But let me tell you, when you stop buying all that processed food, you're going to start saving a ton of money and a ton of time. To be honest with you, I know it's weird. You're like, wait a second. Like, I thought these processed foods were making my life easier. Well, it's going to make you sick. So you're going to have some downtime there. I'm not kidding. But also, like, I'll food prep on Sundays and I'm cleaning my kitchen a lot less because everything, has already been prepared and made up. So there you go. That totally works. Trust me. And again, you allow it to be a process. So maybe you start with 1 or 2 foods that you start making on your own, and then just slowly grow from there. But you're gonna save a ton of money and a ton of inches off the abs. So we love that. All right, we've got 2 more. Number 6. I love this one. And this is not me. I don't know who to get this credit for, but basically we're a houseplant with complicated emotions, AKA we need to hydrate, right? This is like the extremely simple way to promote fat loss. I know stopping eating 3 hours earlier is the simplest, but this one is doable. All right, stay with me here. We talked about making it likable. So it's, water is not that good coming out of the tap anyway. So I really encourage you to get a filter or get pH balanced, water. Making your water more palatable is going to help you want to drink it. Adding a little lemon juice, a little mint. I do like a splash of like sparkling seltzer in my water. That gives it great flavor. Okay. These sugar-filled sodas, huge weight gain trap. Another anti flat abs thing there. But definitely get some water bottles and really be picky and conscientious about your water bottles. I'm not one for instant gratification, but this is an investment. Wider mouth, check to make sure it has a handle. I would go steel or glass. Steel might be a great place to start and then switch to the glass because the glass is a little heavier. But you don't want those parabens, from the plastic seeping into your water. A wider mouth on that bottle. But pick a pretty color, make sure you love it and it's super likable. 40 ounces, and I would get a few of them, and you want to try to carry 40 ounces at a time. Put the ice cubes in it this time of year, like be so good to yourself. And you can eat your hydration too. Watermelon, salads, cucumbers. I actually made a feta, cucumber, watermelon, balsamic chicken salad with mint this week and white beans. So good. It was so easy. So I food prepped everything. I did keep the watermelon, added that at the last minute. Oh, and I put avocado for my good fat. It was yum. And I just grilled up the chicken outside so it didn't heat up the house. Amazing. All right, number 7. I better hurry up. I'm so sorry. Do not underestimate the power, the flattening power of a healthy gut. So kombucha, kimchi, sauerkraut also have amazing. They're awesome, yes. They have probiotic power, which is going to strengthen your microbial barrier, which basically means when your gut is strong, it's going to be hard for viruses to get in there. That's where they go to try to get into your bloodstream. So you got a strong barrier there, you're going to have a lot less sick days. And there's a lot of many other wonderful things they do. All right, so you don't love kombucha, you don't like sauerkraut, you don't like kimchi. Taking a probiotic is okay. You just really want to be conscientious and learn a lot to make sure that what you're taking is going to be doing something. And then I'm really proud. I love this product. So Kavita, I don't like their kombuchas. They have a lot of sugar, but they now make a refresher, almost like a Starbucks refresher, and it's mojito. So in the evening, because it's not kombucha, it's not fermented green tea, the probiotic comes from kefir, and it's just the kefir cultures. It's not kefir added to dairy and sugar, okay? The only added sugar here is stevia, which again is going to be a lot more natural. It's non-refined. Oh, they're delicious. Pour them over some ice and chillax in the evenings. And you got your probiotic on and you're getting hydrated. And that is a great way to start flattening that belly. Ooh, that just tickles my soul. And I get those at Target. All right. And again, so I would avoid the kefir in the grocery stores. You really want to be conscientious because the ones with dairy also have a lot of sugar. And just be careful. There's so many kombuchas out there now, but the Synergy brand is the only one I have found that does not have added sugar. And they have some that are very palatable. Start small. Just try to see if you can start doing a little shot a day, and it's going to do wonders for your health and your body. Apple cider vinegar in your smoothie, your morning smoothie, or with some fruit could be great too. All right, so eating right and then challenging, a few challenging workouts, becoming more physically active is definitely the formula to get toned and, yes, flatten your abs. And I guarantee, results when you team up with me. It's so important, that you really take a look at the areas that we explore today, because these are the key factors. I often will meet, again, somebody who will say, you're a coach, how do I flatten the abs? And my first suggestion is always, my first question is, are you eating breakfast? And 90% of the time it's no. So we can get started right there. Do not put off, living your best life and improving the quality of your life. Flatter abs is a wonderful, wonderful bonus, but there's so many other great things in store for you. I'll catch you next week. Ooh, yes, next week. So either hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when I pop up next week's video, or I'm going to go ahead and post in the comments of how to get the newsletter every week just sent right to your inbox. All right, take care, stay healthy.